Alright, for those of you that haven't heard, uh, if any of you missed Raw, I actually didn't know about it until after, because I was actually FaceTiming with my girlfriend at the time. We didn't get to talk that much today, so I decided to bypass Raw for the moment, go talk to her. She went to bed, and then I watched Raw. Um, Jerry Lawler, the King, has suffered a heart attack. It was speculation, but his girlfriend was able to confirm that on Facebook. It was during the Daniel Bryan Kane match. Uh, Daniel Bryan and Kane versus the Primetime Players for the number one contenders of the tag team championships. And if you look closely, during that match, right before they go to commercial, they King actually hits the floor, and you can see it. You can't see like a full-on view, but if you look really closely at the far corner of your screen, you can see it. He was carted out on a stretcher. They did CPR. The doctors immediately responded, and they just responded so quick that you just knew. You're like, okay, this isn't entertainment. This is happening. Because they were right there. He was taken to the back. They performed CPR. Then they put him in the ambulance. They put him on oxygen, even though he was breathing on his own, just out of caution. Michael Cole continued to give updates throughout the night. He was taken to a nearby medical facility in Montreal, and he was given various tests. Eventually, Michael Cole was able to come back and say that Jerry Lawler was responding to light, the flashlight, the little mini light that the doctor will put in your eye, and see if your eye reacts to it. Jerry Lawler eventually regained consciousness, and he was able to begin responding to light again. He is breathing on his own. His heart is beating on its own. I really knew it wasn't part of the show, like it wasn't a planned part of the show because we all know that the WWE superstars are actors, the commentators are actors, and they're all very, very good at acting, but if you have a keen eye, you can tell whenever, especially things like that, you can tell when it's happening and when it's just like, okay, this is part of the show. And when Michael Cole, he was sitting there, and he really looked like he was about to cry, and he was saying, this isn't part of the entertainment. I can't stress that enough. This is happening. Jerry Lawler is in the hospital, and and he said something that unfortunately it doesn't really him saying this for the reason that I'm about to say is really what confronted to me. He said that Jerry Lawler is in his thoughts and prayers, and he said, I'm going to pray to God, and I need all of you to pray to God that Jerry is going to be okay, and fight through this, Jerry. Pull through this. You can get through this. You can't go, Jerry. And you could tell that tears were just building up behind his eyes, and he was just trying so hard not to let it out. And but that right there, whenever he said, I'm going to pray to God, and I need all of you to pray to God, you can't say things like that. I'm a Christian, but it's just like when I was in the Air Force. You can't do that, because then basically you're sending a message that the WWE is a Christian organization and that whole thing. And so had it been scripted, he would have been watching what he was saying. He wouldn't have said that. Another thing is that whenever he said, this isn't part of the entertainment. That right there reveals that the whole thing is entertainment. That right there reveals that the whole thing is, as far as Raw goes, the show, that right there reveals that the whole thing is scripted and put together and it's entertainment. And, there's kids watching and they're like, what does he mean? This isn't part of the entertainment. Is this all real? And things like that. And you can get in trouble for saying things like that. So why would he say that? Knowing the risk, knowing that he could get, whatever, if it wasn't the case. The seriousness of the situation, he needed people to know and understand that, look, this is not part of the show. Jerry Lawler is in a hospital right now. He had a heart attack right here at ringside, live on Monday Night Raw. And so this is not part of the entertainment. This is not part of the scripting. This is happening. Jerry Lawler is in the hospital. His girlfriend said on Facebook that she was going to be on the first flight out to go be with them. I'm going to continue to bring you updates on this story as much as I can, as often as I can get them. But right now, things are looking better. Very encouraging news. Right before Raw went off the air, Michael Cole was able to say that, that he was responding to light and that whole thing. And a little bit after it happened, Michael Cole came back and he said that out of respect for Jerry Lawler, that there was not going to be any further commentary throughout the rest of the show. And it was weird just, watching matches and things like that and nothing. Because I've been to a Raw live, and that's what it is, exactly, is that there's no commentary. So when I was watching that, it was weird, and it was like a punch in the gut, because you're watching this, and you watch people get carted out all the time. You watch people break their arms and stuff all the time, and you're like, oh, it's just part of the storyline. It's just scripted. It's all good. They're not really hurt. And then something like this happens, and it's like a smack in the face. It's like you just got pulled back into reality. And for reality TV now, things like WWE and things like that, they really blend reality and fiction. So when something like this happens, it's almost hard to know, it's almost hard to believe that it's real, that it's actually 100% real life. But like I said, when I saw Michael Cole, when I saw his face, when I heard the tone in his voice, I knew. And this is certainly not good news. Had an encouraging update right there at the end, and I really liked that they stopped the commentary, even though it was weird. Showing respect to Jerry Lawler, completely commend that. I don't know how he was able to contain himself and sit there throughout the rest of the show. If I was Michael Cole, I would have rushed to the hospital. Let alone the performers going out there and continuing to perform, knowing what just happened. Bret Hart, John Cena, and CM Punk still went out there and gave one hell of a segment, knowing what just happened. But that's the thing about it. And anybody that's going to come on here and say, this is fake, this didn't happen, I don't care what anybody says, it's just part of the storyline. Get a life, like, for real, because all you're doing is trolling, you're looking for attention, you're wanting responses, and a man had a heart attack tonight. It's as simple as that. And you're going to come on here and you're going to try to troll and look for attention and say that it's fake and all of this. We all know that wrestling is scripted, but we also know that accidents happen, things do happen. Ask Owen Hart. Ask Owen Hart. But certainly keep you guys updated as much as I can on this, and my thoughts and prayers as a Christian are with Jerry Lawler and his family. Not sure when he's going to be back. Jerry Lawler, not to sound rude, but he is getting a little bit up there in age now, so this is a very, very serious thing, and people don't understand how serious it is. So hopefully Jerry Lawler can make a full recovery and get back out there before too long. But I'm going to be following this story so hard right now, and that's all I got. So keep Jerry Lawler in your thoughts and prayers, and his family, his girlfriend, and that whole thing, and obviously the superstars and Michael Cole, referees, anybody affiliated with WWE, because Jerry Lawler is just such a big part of that, and obviously he has a family outside of that too. So I'm going to be praying for a speedy recovery and for peace for his family and things like that, peace for the superstars, and all of that whole thing. So um, Jerry Lawler suffered a heart attack at ringside. Um, During the Daniel Bryan and Kane versus Primetime Players match, he was carted to the back. They performed CPR. They put him in an ambulance and took him to a nearby hospital in Montreal. The last update I got is that he was starting to respond to light. He was starting to react to light. Um, so as of right now, it's a little bit more encouraging, but still a very, very serious situation um, involving Jerry Lawler. And once again, this is not part of the night's entertainment. This happened. This is a real life, serious situation. Um, so keep Jerry Lawler in your thoughts and prayers. And thanks for watching this video. And that's all I got. So get well soon, Kane. You got this. You need to come back, man, because them Diva matches, you know it ain't the same without you. But can't wait to see you back, man. Get well soon. Peace.